Hello everyone, this is Sanket and today I want to talk to you about the thing that is never going to leave you. The thing that is going to stay with you for the rest of your life. Your parents might leave you. Your friends will leave you. Your health will surely leave you. You're not going to feel tomorrow the way you feel today. You're not going to be the same person tomorrow the way you are today. But what is this thing that is never going to leave you? What is that one thing that is going to stick with you for the rest of your life? That thing simply is your discipline. And I don't want to talk to you about any discipline. I want to talk to you about one specific discipline that is going to change your life for good, that is going to have influence and impact on how others see you, how you can help others, and how you can above all help yourself. So what that discipline is exactly? The discipline is to choose how you react to things. So why do we need to learn or have this discipline in the first place? Am I talking about not being human? Is there anything wrong about the way that we naturally react to things? Am I talking about not being a human anymore? Are we trying to be like God? I'm not talking about being like God or not being human anymore. What I'm talking about is how we could not be a monster. That is the question that I'm trying to address, because it is our feelings that ultimately justify the monstrous impulses that we are likely to have, because we have to understand that we have those impulses. It is human that has done a lot of killing in 20th century, and we don't have to go that far. We can open up a newspaper and we can see all kind of things that we are ashamed of as a species. So how do we avoid that? How do we have leash on ourselves? How do we control how we act, how we react to what happens to us? So this is very important question. So how do we develop this discipline? So first we have to understand that we are not only talking about being a monster to others. What I'm interested in, how you would not be a monster to yourself, because we always end up hurting the ones that we love. So I want you to first be good to yourself. I'm not talking about being a saint, but I just want you to be human. We have millions of thoughts that we feed into every day. You have doubt on yourself and you just start feeding it. How about we don't feed it? How about we just acknowledge it, notice it, and just let it be? Why can't we do that? So that is what I'm interested in. So what I'm suggesting to you right now is develop a discipline of not reacting to everything that you feel, because it does not necessarily deserve your attention. What you can do, you can just be with it, you can acknowledge it, you can see it, and then you can choose to address it or express it the way that you feel is fit, or that the way that it is going to be beneficial to you. I'm not saying that don't express it, because there are different ways of reacting to things. For example, if you piss me off, I have an option. I can come and punch you, or I can explain to you or express to you the resentment I have towards you or what you have done. So this is very important, that you need to understand what I'm trying to say here. You don't necessarily react the way you feel. You can literally express it in the other way, the way that it is going to be beneficial to you. So this is very important for you to develop this discipline. So whenever you are in doubt, whenever you are thinking that you are not good enough, whenever you think that you are not doing well enough, you just have to stick with the feeling, and you just have to ask yourself, is it actually the case that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do? And if that is the case, then the next question you need to ask is, what can I do to make things better? Because that is the question where the salvation is. If you develop this discipline, what is going to happen is you're not going to have unnecessary fights on the streets. You're not unnecessarily going to blame others for your mistakes. You're not going to be tired and have fight with your wife, your girlfriend, your daughter. You're not going to take it out on others, because you know you're responsible for what you feel or how you feel. So that's how you're going to choose how you want to react. You're going to simply say, I just want a little bit of time, I'm tired, and I'll talk to you again. That's how you can handle things. But in order for that to happen, you need to first have a gap between what happens to you and how you react to it. You need that moment. So how are you going to do it? You need to first have discipline to sit with your emotions. Maybe you can write it down, and you have to slowly develop it. I can recommend you one exercise that can be beneficial, but I want you to implement it only after consulting your doctors. So what you can do is, you can start having cold showers every day, or like twice a week or something like that. So what happens is you're going to feel cold, you're going to feel all sorts of things, you're going to be feeling out of breath and so on and so forth. But what will happen is you'll learn to be okay with it. You'll continue to breathe normally, and that way what is going to happen is you're going to feel relaxed, and eventually you'll realize that if you just don't make things worse, things are going to be okay. So I hope this video is helpful. I hope you're going to implement it. I hope you're taking care of yourself and everyone that you love. Until the next time, this is Sanket.